Hello there folks and welcome back to the Neil Robertson Pro Career on Snooker 19. Today it is time for the final session of the final of the Coral Tour Championship. So far we have played 11 frames and after those 11 frames it is very close. Judd Trump leads by a singular frame. Going into this final session it is 6-5 to Judd Trump. Now as it is the first player to 9 frames, we're going to have to do what we did a few days ago, and that is to win this session by 4 frames to 2. The first session we were 4-1 back, but we had a really good session in the last few days on Monday's episode, and we beat Judd Trump by 4 frames to 2 in that session. And to win this final we're going to have to do the same again, win 4 frames before Judd wins 3. But in the last episode we saw the break off, so it's a potential half chance on a red to get us kicked off here. But position's not guaranteed on the black.
He's tempted by this red.
That is a quality opening.
And that wasn't great, to be honest. Wanted to avoid the reds. I could do with a slight nick on the black. I just don't fancy the black at that angle, I have to say. So I think we might just play safe here. Just knowing in the back of my mind that, you know, if we make too many mistakes here, that Judd could be 1 or 2 away. And at the moment, we're only 1 frame away from Judd Trump. So we have got a good chance. Although we had a really bad first session. We had a good recovery in the second session. And this is really anybody's match now. But I think these first few frames are going to be important. If we can bring it back to 6 each, then we have certainly got a good chance. This is a good chance now of getting into the balls. But this has got to go right, both the pot and the split. It's there, but what's the position like? It's not there at all. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? This black doesn't cut. And that is not the start I wanted at all. And the question is, how on earth do you get a red safe? How do you get the cue ball safe from here?
He looks to be playing the swerve shot here.
So you've hit the pink. Not quite at the right angle. At least we have hit it and not given away the 6 points. To be fair, I don't think we've left anything particularly easy here.
Neil Robertson.
We've left a few chances, but no, he's not going to take the pot on, so this is tricky. Where's he left the cue ball? I think this might be very much a get out of jail free. Yep, it is. We're going to get a second chance. That is unbelievable. I don't think Judd Trump will believe that either. Misjudged that one. We got a second chance, but where is this cue ball going? Needs to pull up just slightly, and it's okay. Goodness me, we got away with that, and some. And this now is a good chance, if we can keep our wits about us, to go and win the first frame of this session. Bring it back to level pegging, as we did in the previous session. We brought it back to 5 each. That was the first time, of course, in the match we've been level. And Judd Trump won the 11th frame to stop us going ahead for the second time. Of course, amazingly, we did win the opening frame of the match, but Judd took 4 in a row.
Well played.
I think he did anyway to go 5-1 up. No, he only took 3 in a row. He only took 3 in a row. And he was 4-1 up. That first frame of the second session was very crucial to put us only 4-2 behind. It was a good second session. Hopefully we can carry that on today. And I think a good start is imperative. And then we can deal with the pressure as we come down to the late stage when the pressure's really on. But as long as we can stay with Trump, you know, stay maybe 1 frame behind, then we're okay. It's when that gap starts to get bigger that we might have a problem.
18.
Just sort of half thinking that you've got to play, you know, shots that aren't too extravagant, but at the same time you've got to win frames. So we want to stay fairly close to Judd Trump. And if we can get back level here at 6 frames apiece, it's a perfect job. Sets it up nicely for a best of 5, which will ensue in today's climax.
That's a great pot.
He's playing very
Got on the red, but it's not as perfect as I'd have liked, I must say. But it's okay. We're on our marks. Nicely on the pink. I just can't really get over the fact that we actually did manage to get onto the... well, that Judd Trump played a bad safety.
Looking at the pot into the left middle.
Maybe our safety was better than I thought. I don't know.
Tremendous pot.
He seems full of
I
confidence.
guess
at
Judd
the
Trump
moment.
40 if he missed a red, then it definitely gave us a chance. He certainly mucked up the safety in one way or another. Nothing easy though here. A lot of these tied up on cushions or
He's going
up
for
bulk,
the
and we're going
right
to try and
side
get that
pocket
one
here.
up bulk gone now. So a bit of work to do here. It's not easy.
Excellent shot.
Now there's
Wonderful
one,
pot,
two, three,
outstanding
well,
effort.
all of them, to be honest, are on cushions or tied up somehow. So this isn't going to be easy. Of course, we won't need all of them. That's also important to note.
40.
Not sure about playing the blue here personally, so going to be a little bit safer and play the green. Under hit that slightly, but it's okay. We've got two options.
43.
Going to play this one and try and potentially get the black back into play. No, we missed the black, and where's the cue ball going? It's okay. Played that with an element of safety in mind, I suppose. You could say tongue-in-cheek there.
44.
But we've not left ourselves the best angle. So we've just got to think, maybe is it time to play up behind one of these? I don't think it is. I think it's just got to go for the juggler and try and get this done in one visit. But this is a risky shot, this.
Easy.
On the green. But it's there. Great pot. Great pot.
Just look at that for a positional.
So 5 reds left in the table. 67 on. And we're 49 ahead. So we'll need 2 more reds. Obviously including this one. And the colour. So this should be achievable. Get the pink. Get onto the black cushion.
Tricky pot coming up.
Pink's there.
No problem there.
And we're decently onto that cushion. Should be able to pot this and then just play up for the pink next. Hasn't been a black in this break because it's been holed up since the start. But no, we won't need the colour, of course. Only 3 reds on, so
Should be it.
that red should have won us the frame.
In the frame now.
55.
As Neil Folds correctly said, it's going to take a lot for Judd Trump to win the frame. And that pink should all but confirm it. 63 ahead. We've only 51 on.
61.
Very tricky shot coming up.
So a good start for us. We've got the early frame we wanted. It is now a best of 5.
62.
Where's the cue ball? Yeah, it's gone in off. Tried to get onto the red on the side cushion there. Isn't going to matter though because Judd Trump is 57 behind with 43 on. And we have won the opening frame of this session. Very important one to win.
The frame
And
in
it
the
is now a
back.
best of 5. The first of 3
Honours
to
even.
see who is going to win
Is developing into
this
a really tight
Tour
match.
Championship. So forget all the 4-2s and all those predictions, and
I can see
it's
this
just a
going
simple
into
best of
full frame.
5 now, and that's what we've got to focus on. Get to 3 frames before Judd Trump does a completely equal battlefield.
This is no gimme.
But we've left a red on from the break,
Really nice opening.
and
red.
Judd Trump takes it.
One.
Good pot. Gonna need a good shot here though. He's on to the second red, but he's got to get onto the black and split the reds, you would think, to make this break go on any further.
6.
He's dead straight on this, who isn't going to get on anything.
Judd Trump, 13.
But he has left a half chance. It's a toughie.
Tough shot coming up.
That's
No,
close
we've
to
missed
close,
it.
but
Well, we've
not
left
quite
it
close
safe,
enough.
fortunately. That's a very fortunate shot. And he puts it back into the pack, so a lot of fortune for us really there. But this could have a nice line to go in behind the yellow if we play it well. Obviously, always the danger of going into the corner pocket, but we played that just a bit too hard, so isn't going to go in behind that yellow if it can escape hitting it, but that wasn't going to happen.
Great shot. That's a
But it's a
really
good safety
save.
nonetheless. You know, makes him have to hit those a little bit thicker, makes it tough. But that was a good safety as well from Judd. Not too much risk of leaving much on here. Again, a little bit more pace. That would have had a good line, maybe just slipping behind the yellow. And I think the winner of this frame might have some momentum to take into those final four. Obviously, maximum of final four. And this is the first serious chance. But I'm going to be a little bit sceptical about going into the reds just because it didn't work last time. And I think we definitely got away with it last time.
Top draw.
But it's a good shot to open things up potentially. Just looking at this, I don't really think there's anything that offers itself up. No, not really. I might be inclined to play safe. Yeah, it's okay. Takes blue out of play.
Neil Robertson, 1.
And although that was quite thick, it didn't really lead to much. Balls all came back
Get the
to
cue ball close to the cushion.
their natural places. Ooh, it's an interesting line. And I'll tell you something, we've played a good shot there without really meaning it. That could have
Half a
gone in
chance,
off.
but a chance
I'll tell you what,
nonetheless.
I thought we played a good shot there. But luckily it hasn't been
No,
punished. There was a red on, I
Pretty
didn't see it.
close, though, but that won't provide any solace.
But no, Judd did. But he's missed that. So that's an absolute disaster for him. And we've not played that anywhere near hard enough to get back onto the black. Oh, I don't think this yellow goes without playing a little bit aside.
In goes the cue ball.
Wow. Pressure's starting to show here for both players. It is getting down to the crunch time now.
1. Judd Trump, 4. 1.
But that's more like it from Judd Trump. Gets perfectly on the black. But he's not played it. He's just played the blue, which is surprising. He's a good pot on the red there.
7.
And would you believe it? He's not on the black. He's not on the pink. He's going to have to play a yellow, you would suspect, here into the centre pocket. And this certainly isn't perfect from Judd Trump. And look at that position. Again, certainly hasn't got the cue ball on a string, and he very nearly went into the middle pocket there.
Wonderful.
I mean, they're saying it's wonderful. Yes, he's playing some good recovery shots, but I wouldn't say this is vintage Judd Trump.
16.
But he should bring himself more back into play here, you would say. Good blue. That's very missable, but he's done it. Potted it just fine.
22. 27.
Oh, needs a good red here. He's going to have to play into the green pocket. He's come a little bit too far. Although I don't think he'd have been on it anyway. There might have been a gap, actually, between red and black on the one he's playing on. But this isn't easy into the green pocket and to get position
Not
on the
an
black
easy
as
one,
well.
But a half chance.
But it's there. Excellent shot. Plays a really good cannon on the red to get onto the black. This is more like it from Judd Trump.
28. 35.
And this is what we're up against. Judd wants the Tour Championship trophy. We'd love it as well. Could be our last chance at a trophy in this career mode. Never got to any of the finals of the Coral events. Obviously today is the first one.
40.
I think he's come far enough, but let's have a
Just
look.
the red required
Just
here.
needs this red, and it's there. So Judd Trump regains his lead. Frame a piece at the start of the session. And you would say we
46.
could very much do with the next one. Because if we don't, then we'll need 3 in a row.
47.
This has been good stuff from Judd Trump.
50. 56.
So he just needs 2 to win this match. We need 3. Obviously, one of those isn't going to happen. Judd Trump is in the driving seat. I said that the player who did win this 13th frame, wish I could count, that whoever won this 13th frame would definitely be in control. And Judd Trump back ahead. And just clearing them up now, getting a bit more confidence. The pressure's off. I'll tell you what, the frames have been very quick
63.
in this match. Unless we get a very long session here, you wouldn't say this match is going to go over 3 hours.
68.
But there's not been a lot of safety involved, to be honest. You know, it's been leave a red off the break off and clear up.
83.
Certainly from Judd's case, but us as well in that second session. But an excellent break of 90 there
The frame. Well played.
has won the frame for Judd Trump.
14. Judd Trump to break.
He's played a good break off there. Very nearly a poor one, but let's try and bring this red back into the pack. It's not going to come far enough, but it's still a tricky pot from there. I think he'll take it on.
Tricky shot here.
He's took it, and he's took it well. He's on the black. He's going to play the blue instead. Can't say I blame him.
Not the best.
Ooh, but he's hit the brown. That has completely ended any hopes of that becoming a one-visit frame victory. So poor, unfortunate touch on the brown there, but he played the blue. He played the, I suppose, more sensible shot, more risk-averse shot. And obviously with that, there are risks, if you like, of not getting onto the red. But that's a good shot. Forces him to only play one shot here, blocks off the majority of the reds, and he's just going to go into them. Interesting that. Just don't want to hit the jaw here. That's crucial.
Safe and tight to the cushion here.
Ooh, we've hit the brown, and that hasn't helped at all. So another unsuccessful safety shot.
That's a pretty poor attempt, really.
So Judd Trump definitely in the driving seat again. And if he takes this frame, it's going to be a long way back.
1. 8.
To win this final.
9. 16.
He just picked out little opportunities and took them. Although that safety was suspect from us. But it was a good shot by Judd. First off, left us in a bit of a pickle. Could have just played into the pack, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. We went for the more aggressive safety.
24.
But that, unless I've missed something, is end of break.
Judd Trump 24.
So he's struggled here. He's had 2 separate visits where he's generated points, but not really been all that clinical. Need a bit of help here. We don't want this red to be on.
I think he's playing safe here.
Yeah, we're okay at that. Blue and pink coming to the rescue. But they don't come to the rescue for Judd Trump there. Wow. That's a shock.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
So it's a chance for us all of a sudden now. Let's see what we can do.
Wonderful pot.
This is a big frame for us to go and win, as I've alluded to before. Now, the black will probably go back on its spot here, I would think. I don't really think we can afford to play it before we play the next red, of course.
Right up his street.
Oh, we've made contact with the pink. That's not going to help position, but it's okay. Maybe tricky to get onto the black here. Is why I'm inclined to just go into the
Real
reds.
opportunity to get back into this frame.
Where's the cue ball going to end up?
Happy with his position here.
Oh, wow. Not getting the rub of the green here. This is a tricky old angle to try and get him behind the brown. Don't think there's much else we can do here. Hope for a bit of fortune. We just needed a bit more pace.
Neil Robertson, 7.
Been a tough start this, but he's not going for the pot. Which is a small surprise.
Pace is very important here, and he doesn't want to underhit this.
Just playing up to the red. But that is a surprise from Judd Trump. And this is tough, but it's worth taking on. And it's there.
Tremendous pot.
That was a strange shot, that, from Judd Trump, I have to say. It's a strange shot indeed. Let's see if we can make the maximum out of this now. We couldn't do it with the previous chance, but something's got to give. Obviously, we opened the reds up. Something has to give here. Someone's got to take the chance. And hopefully that's us here.
This is not easy.
Oh, the red's just about dropped.
Superb.
Position's not perfect here, though. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Don't like that one bit. It's just come a bit too far. But we just have to take this black on. This is so tricky. But it's okay. Excellent pot. Really struggled with that one. It landed quite straight on the red though, funnily enough.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
There you go, a nice aggressive pot there.
15.
And you'll notice not as much talking from me now, because this is a big moment in the match. We can take this opportunity.
No issues there.
20.
It's then a best of 3.
No real problem here.
Didn't realise my phone was still on. I apologise about that if you've heard that. I know I turned the iPad off, but of course my phone's on charge, so... No phones in the theatre.
28.
Especially not your own. Right. We're ahead of Judd Trump now. That could be crucial. Got to be ahead at the end of the frame, mind you.
29. $34.
So, this pot into the right corner.
And it's just, I think, a case of taking care of business here. We can do this. We know we can.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
35.
Now, will we need to split these two reds?
42.
Tricky to know, to be honest. I think we've got to, though, here. Hopefully they don't end up on side cushions. Yeah, they're potable.
40.
Tricky, but potable. And with these two reds, we'll win the 14th frame, and it'll be a best of 3 from then on.
Positioned for the red.
First player to 2. This just feels like it's going to go down to the wire. Just got that feel about it. I'm going to play for the blue here just to make sure of things.
51.
Don't want to play the black and be awkward on the red. I think that if we play the blue, we're pretty much guaranteed to be on it.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
We'll try and make it as easy as we can for us, mind you. Yep, that should be okay.
That's an excellent pot.
And the blue, the red, barring snookers,
56.
will make this
So,
a best of
just
3.
the red required here.
So 7 frames apiece now.
And that effectively shuts out
Whew.
the opponent in this
Been a
frame.
tense session so far.
57.
And a 90 clearance from Judd Trump in the last frame. We can make an 89 clearance here.
62.
This is great snooker from both. It's always a shame in these sort of matches that there can only be one winner.
Just the colours to go.
But somebody's going to win it. It's going to be the first player to win the 2 frames.
64.
It just feels like it's got decider on it here. As I said, we did such a good job to come back into this match from 4-1 down.
Can't see any problems here.
Hopefully we can take advantage of that now. All that hard work. But I think that
21.
really we could do with getting ahead. I know it's got decider written all over it, yes, but I think if we can get ahead, win the next frame, it's a lot less pressure on us in the frame that follows.
Oh, wonderful shot.
We'll have 2 bites at the cherry to win that elusive winning frame.
Goes. Half a chance here.
But we won't skip anything now. You'll see all of it in the next 10, 20, 30 minutes, hour, however long it goes. But an excellent clearance there of 89.
Fantastic.
Whew, it's 7 frames apiece.
89.
This is getting serious now.
Robertson.
And that is the frame.
So we break off for frame number 15. Get in our mind that if it is going to be a decider,
Close.
that we have to break off. I might bring out the Mark Williams break
Error could be really
for that one, because on quite a few of these break-offs we have left an odd red, but this time we haven't. That's a better attempt. So that gives me a bit more confidence maybe to play a natural break-off. Ooh. Didn't quite get that one right.
This is really tricky.
Good pot. Good pot. I know it doesn't leave the black on, but take every opportunity you can get at this stage. Yeah, I thought the red would go.
The long pot's on, and he's going.
Just don't
for
have
it.
hit this. We have slightly, but it shouldn't come far enough that it blocks the red, I wouldn't have thought. Yep, that should be okay. He says, much further and it'd be a problem, but no, that's fine. Right, can we line ourselves up for the black here? Not really close enough to it, are we? The one thing we don't want to be is dead straight on it, but we want some sort of angle to go into the reds, but that was not the plan.
7.
Gonna take a big shot here. No, not going to take it. Not going to take it on. Could pop the black, open up the reds and clear up, but equally if we miss that, and I think chances are we could miss it, that Judd Trump can clear up. And I think at this stage it's just better to be safe than sorry, and that is a good safety.
Nicely done.
We've got him in a snooker, got him in a bit of trouble, and let's see if he leaves anything here. But in true Judd Trump fashion, he's not left a lot. Not left a lot at all for us to go at here. We might just be able to get onto the red into the middle pocket, but I think that's wishful thinking again. I really do think that is wishful thinking. So hopefully we can get some covering behind the bulk. It was a very good escape from Judd Trump. Come on, cue ball. It's not going to run. Advantage, Judd Trump
Well.
in frame 15.
1.
It just seems neither player can get any momentum. Obviously in this session we won the first, then Judd Trump won the second, then we've just won the third.
6.
Judd with a chance to win the fourth.
Foul. Judd
But
Trump.
what the hell has he played there?
Neil Robertson. 7.
He's chosen to play on here.
Yeah, I'm a bit speechless on that one. I don't know what he's played.
He's taking this red on.
But whatever he's played, it's gone wrong. He's potted the black. And all of a sudden, he's given us a chance. I don't know what the hell he played there.
Top shot.
Not got the position completely right, so we might have to open these back up again. But I'm just speechless at that. Where we've only opened one red. Fortunately, it will be potable if he doesn't run far enough to go in behind the blue. That's okay. God, this ain't going to come easy, is it? There's going to be a few cracks along the way. Oh, wants to be bulk side of the blue. We're going to be bang on straight on it. Ah. Is there anything that goes? I don't think there is. So again, just don't want to take any risks at this stage.
He's looking to drop this in behind the brown ball.
It's too hard to get in behind the brown. But it's safe, and that's the most important thing here. Just really want to win this frame. Gives us a good advantage going into a potential 2. And Judd Trump gets away with murder. Absolute murder there. He completely balls the shot up, that's for certain. Now, we want to cover the one red. Can't do much to cover the other one, but if we cover the one,
Yes,
he's only got one chance. But we might be left to regret this. He might pot this, which he has done.
That's an absolutely
But we've not left him an easy colour.
1.
I can't believe he got away with that. He put us in a load of trouble there.
8.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Put us in a load of trouble even though the safety shot went all wrong for him.
9. 16.
So he's only got one red available here, which he has potted. He's come up to the bulk. I would be inclined to put the red in behind one here, but he hasn't got the same foot. He's playing a much more attacking stance than us. Will a red go here? I've got an idea it will. Yeah.
20.
Well, this is tense now. We know that if Judd Trump wins this frame, we need the next 2. And as I said, the player who won this frame would definitely have a spring in their step. But what's he played there? Again, it's not been fluent from Judd.
27.
They might call this insanity. But we're going to play it with a lot of safety in mind.
He's lining up the long red to the corner here.
Pinch,
No
pinch,
surprises
inch
there.
perfect.
Long pot,
Inch
part of his
perfect pot.
speciality.
He's played that
What a
very
chance
well.
this now is.
1.
What a chance. But we've got to keep that inch perfect position up. Whew, this is pressure.
6.
None of these reds looking particularly kind. I'd be inclined to get out of there personally. Yeah, that's okay. We've moved one. Just means that 2 of them are potable now. That's a bonus.
7.
That's not going to help. See if we get a bit of fortune here. Oh, this is tricky.
11.
I didn't play that with any sort of real position in mind, to be honest. Got to pot this.
Would you believe it? Easy pot missed. That should have gone down.
Neil Robertson.
We've missed it, but if we got away with it. Is it cuttable? Easy pot miss, that's a bit rich. Is it cuttable? It is. Damn. But what's he on colour-wise? This is tense, this frame.
Great
He's
shot.
potted the brown. Ah, he's on the next red. This is definitely Judd Trump's chance to lose now. Ah, It's his frame to lose to Judd Trump. We just left ourselves in the mercy of position there, and we just overcut the red.
6.
Can he get to the black? I think he can. Yep, he can.
13.
This should be Judd Trump's frame, but this has had so many swings and roundabouts that you don't know what's going to happen here.
14.
Dead straight on the black. Hasn't got much angle to play, which is why he's played for the brown, and he's played an excellent positional shot there. That was really the last shot that could have gone wrong.
19.
And with the black, he'll lead by 25. He'll just need the yellow to go one frame ahead with 2 left.
26.
Can he see it?
This yellow
Past the
should
blue. He can. And it's there.
Beautiful pot.
That should be it.
He's took the chance. It's been a scrappy one. This probably the most scrappy of the match so far. But Judd Trump puts himself in a good position. We now need the next 2 frames.
35.
We're going to have to win this the hard way if we do it.
46.
We need the next 2. Judd Trump needs one. It's 8-7 Judd Trump. This is really going to come down
Is the frame.
to the wire.
Thank you, frame 16. Judd Trump.
Got to win this one. Not interested in that red. Just get it on the opposite cushion, make it an incredibly tough angle for him to pot if he's going to go for it.
He's played that very well.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Judd Trump almost trying to mirror that. Don't want to play this with too much pace. We can avoid it. Equally without cannoning one of the reds on the way back. That's okay, but is the blue going to cover us? That's come a bit further than I'd have liked. I don't think the blue does cover us.
That's not ended well. Tough shot.
Advantage
Not
Judd
what I was
Trump.
hoping for.
He's just playing safe here. Doesn't want to take anything on that he might regret. And equally the same for us here. Just keep it on that cushion. And that's nicely right by the pocket. There's definitely been a change in atmosphere in this match. He's put this on the opposite cushion now. Couldn't tell already. This is tense. And there's one that's just about come out, but I don't think it's potable. Not giving anything away here. But it's all going to build up at some point, you would have thought. For somebody to get a chance. This might just be it. The reds have split a little bit more. We need cover from the yellow. I think we just about got it. Oh, don't come off the cushion too much. Can he see the red?
He'll be aware how important
No.
the pace is for this shot.
But we certainly can now. Oh, this is a tough angle. We're going to go straight into them. So we've got to play this with pace and hope we get out of there.
Impressive opening red.
The pot wasn't really a problem. It was position that was going to be the issue. But look at how those reds have all moved. So a few good pots needed now to capitalise, make the most of this. And potentially win in one visit and take it down to a 1-frame decider.
4.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
We know it's last chance saloon. If we miss a shot, could be all over.
Wonderful pot.
There's always that hanging over your head, but really you can't think about that. You just got to play your game.
Very well played.
Try and stay in it.
10.
And make the most we can out of this opportunity. And if we have to play a safety, then we do that.
11.
But this is starting to get very tense. I don't like position off the blue there. I haven't come far enough for it, to be honest.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
So we just want a nice touch off the cushion. We don't want it to be right on the cushion, which is exactly where it's ended up.
13.
Position might be a bit tough from here now.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
We've moved the black.
Well, that's an obvious error.
Oh, no, 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 no.
He doesn't want to overhit this.
We've missed the black. And where's this cue ball going to end up? If we had the hit off the black, it wouldn't have come anywhere near as far.
Not what he intended, and to be
Is
honest,
that it for
not
this
sure
final?
what his intention was.
Is that our last chance?
Neil Robertson.
Slightly out of position
Should
with the
trump.
shot to the blue.
1.
Then we had to play the yellow, slightly out of position again. Is this where Judd Trump clears up and wins this final? 9-7.
7.
He's out of position, but I think he can see the black.
14.
And is that it for us? Have we played our last shot at this Coral Tour Championship? The Reds all at Judd's mercy, but we've seen a few positional errors from both players. But when the pressure's really on,
22.
and when there's a lot to play for here, if he makes enough here, he can win this tournament. Will adrenaline kick in and keep him
23.
in position, in check. And win himself a check
30.
for £150,000.
$31.
Tricky position, but a good recovery.
34.
I think we're going to struggle to have another shot here. I really do. I think after this, there's 5 Reds left. He'll have a gap of 28. So he won't need all of these.
35.
And I'd be amazed if he couldn't pot a couple. Make it really tricky for us.
42.
Yeah, he's going to get at least 2 here. He's 35 ahead.
40.
I think this is it, folks. I think Judd Trump has beaten us fair and square here.
49.
42 ahead. Needs 2 more Reds.
50.
Black and red. And Judd Trump is the Coral Tour Championship champion. And it's there.
58.
Well, it's not all over yet. If he pots another red, you would say it probably is. I think we'll have to admit defeat if this goes in. He's missed it.
Judd Trump, 63.
Well, what's that? 4 snookers.
So,
See how we get on.
spot into the right corner.
I'd be inclined to concede, but you know what? Let's just see what happens.
That's a top shot. Well played.
1. 8.
Just play a hit and hope shot and see where we end up. If it's over a pocket, we'll just concede. We've hit the blue. And that's going to be it. Judd Trump beats us 9 frames to 7. You know what? We were beaten by the better player. We tried to keep up with him. I think if you're going to be cynical, we maybe lost that in the opening session, where Judd Trump beat us 3-1 and obviously extended that lead at the start of the second session by 4 frames to 1. We had a really good comeback in the second session, but it wasn't to be there. Judd Trump beating us 3-2 in that session. And you know what? It was a good attempt from us. Considering how we've played, to get to the final of this tournament, to win 7 frames isn't too bad at all. Showed really good form against Higgins and Selby. And I think we can take that, being the runner-up. We weren't on Judd Trump's level. I think the right man won today, but we gave it a jolly good go. Best break, 114. We are very close now to breaking 6th in the rankings and only 19,000 off 5th. Judd Trump moves back up to top of the rankings. And we only now have 2 tournaments left. We'll skip the Championship League. And we'll see who wins the league winners. It's Mark Williams. And it's the China Open that comes up next. So you guys will be able to see the last 16 in Friday's episode. Sorry it's not the result that we wanted, but sometimes you just have to concede that we were beaten by the best player. But a very good tournament. We got to the final. We've put £60,000 in our ranking pocket. And as you can see, we're not far off being 5th in the rankings. And if we do well here, we will most definitely move up to 5th in the rankings. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Comment your thoughts as well, and subscribe for regular Snooker 19 content. Not the result we wanted, but onwards and upwards for the final 2 events of the Neil Robertson Pro career. Thank you for your company today, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now.